Okay, so this is going to be a quick video, just a rough try for me of doing this for the first time. This is the Long Beach City Open match play qualifying. This is the first round of qualifying at Recreation Park, and my wife is filming this, so thank you to her. Um, so I'm going to just take us through this and try to go over this very quickly, um, so that we can kind of see around, and then really the next video that pans off of this is going to be the real video. So this is number 10, our hole number one, 426 yards, downhill, and a little left to right. Big trees on the right. If you hit it right, I'll hit kind of like a heeled cut just up the left center, left side of the fairway, I think. We'll see here in a sec. And I've got about 90 yards in down the hill. Um, so I thought the pin was a little more front than it was. I actually hit a little sand wedge from 90. I think it's 92 yards. I hit it good. It lands about 6 feet right of the hole and then spins back to the front of the green. I think actually off into the fringe. So a little shocked. You can see me a little disappointed that I hit so much club and it still spun, but you can see the slope in the green. Not the best putt. Left it short right. Kind of doesn't look like it on that putt view, but short right, go up, tap it in. Easy way to start the tournament. Even par. Next hole, 360 yards. Big turn right around some palm trees, so I just hit it up over the palm trees. I think it's too far right, so I'm sitting here looking at it, asking the guys, is that too far right? But it's in the middle of the fairway, and I've got about a 30-yard pitch. So this will be the trend here. Talking about my pitching. Now that looks pretty bad, but you'll see the putt. It's like an 8-footer up the hill. So I've got this dead in the teeth. I think it breaks just a hair to the left, so I have it like right in the center, right center, and I don't hit it hard enough so it dies, catches the lip, and I make a par. But this pitching thing, the amount of opportunities for birdies and what I actually do is sort of funny. So this is 137 yards. I've got a little 50-degree, hit a nice little shot, but again, this lands, I mean, this must land 6 feet left of the hole. And then just, you can see me going, please stop. It's just spinning maybe 25 feet, 30 feet back to the front of the green. Um, so really good wedge shot, just turned out terrible. But hit a good putt. And right in front of the hole, it dies. Short right. The guys in the group are laughing. So that's two putts that are basically on the edge. Still even par. But again, you'll just see opportunity after opportunity disappear. So this is 304 yards. I've got a 2-iron. OB all left. So I'm hitting it at the right edge of the green. And then I just kind of overcommit to missing right. And I sort of flare it out to the right with the 2-iron. So I've got this long pitch over the cart path, over the bunker. I hit a decent shot, I thought. But what we'll see here is it kind of hits dead, and then there's a false front where it just starts to roll left, and there's no stopping it. It just kind of keeps trickling, instead of rolling towards the flag, which I thought it was going to do. It just kind of died left. So this isn't really like a makeable putt. This is the first time where it's sort of a pitch that is, looking to make par and not 3-putt this uphill right to left break. I actually can't remember what I do. I think it's a moderately decent putt. Yeah, it was close. All right, 14th hole coming up, 522 yards, OB all left. So again, I commit to hitting sort of like a big draw. I hit this high on the face and it goes really high in the air. It's fine. It's in the right center of the fairway. Didn't go that far. I've got about 200 yards in. So I've got a little 6-iron. So I'm choking up a little bit, trying to hit it a little bit low. I mishit it just a little bit, and it's going to end up just short right, or short in front of the green right of the pin. So not bad, just sort of fine. But again, here I am with a wedge in my hands. Very uncomfortable with this one. So you can see now that short didn't go anywhere. This is going to be a trend. So right up in front of the green, little chip shot and I don't get up and down. So another par. The frustration starting to build for me in that I'm thinking I should be at least a couple under. Next hole's 329. I've got a mini driver. Now I hit this really well. It does go just right of the green, but I'm worried it's going long. So it went long right of the green. Almost hit people in the par 5 we just played. He's laughing because of where it went. So now I'm hitting a big flop, kind of up over this tree in front of me, onto a green that runs away from me. And it just rolls past the hole a little bit, and I've got another makeable putt, and it just doesn't break. So again, another missed opportunity. Another par, still even par. 16th hole, 138 up the hill. Can't see the base of the green. I just hit a little chip 50 degree, and for the first time it actually didn't spin back because I hit it so soft. I'm sitting there thinking I think it's good, but don't trust it. And you can see this is like 3 feet, 2 feet. Ball just landed and stopped. So first birdie, and you see me kind of throw my ball going, finally. Okay, 511 yard par 5. Lost ball and a bunch of trouble left, so I aimed down the right tree line and just hit it. I have no problem hitting it into the right fairway here. It does me no damage, but left is bad. And that's what I did. So I did this, I think, two of the 3 days I played. Just hit it right in the same spot. This is a 180 yard, trying to hit just a low draw, and I just sling hook this thing so far left. It's unbelievable. So now this is not an up and down opportunity for me. Someone with a great short game, maybe. I'm just making sure I get this ball to the green, and I hit it long up past the green into the fringe. Again, I'm fine. I've got a putter in my hand. I'm happy-ish with that shot. I'm thinking this is just a speed demon of a putt, as did, again, everyone in the group. But you'll watch it kind of go, and then it just hit the brakes. I'm shocked. Now I've got a downhiller like from 8 or 9 feet, and at least I can make one, giving myself the old fist pump. 18 is 392 yards coming up. Kind of goes out and up. I hit a tee shot here that's fine. It goes up the right-hand side and leaves me with, I think, 55 yards in. And again, a wedge in my hands, which should be a birdie opportunity, but I take this 62 degree or 61 degree and just fly the green. Not happy. Going with a putter because I'm uncomfortable with the wedge, and just hammer this putt through the fringe down the hill. Now for par, I miss. And then me being a little frustrated, probably should have marked this. I missed this. So now it's a bogey to end up at even par. So very frustrating. First hole is 295 yards. Again, OB all left, and it wraps around the back of the green. So I'm sort of cautiously hitting things right. So you can see a bunker in the distance. This is where I was aiming. But then I fanned it. Here, hit a decent pitch shot. Green runs away. Ball ran past off into the fringe. And then I kind of baby one up there and tap it in for a par. Second hole's 296 up the hill. This is just, if I remember right, just a bad swing. Really mishit. And again, just kind of fanned it short right. This was a terrible pitch shot. Up slope, wasn't comfortable, hit it beyond the hole. Left myself with a long one down the hill. Not the best first putt. I thought it was going to be faster, so it wasn't like I hit a bad putt and then kind of had a good putt to save. Third hole is 412 yards down the hill. OB left. So again, I'm trying to hit this low shot with a mini driver, and it kind of gets up in the wind and fans right. Have to try and roll a 7-iron onto the green, which I leave short. And now the frustrating thing, again, I'm thinking about like these pitch shots without even the target in mind. It's like I'm thinking about this, like how should I hit the ground? How should the club interact with the ground? What's the flight? But really not target oriented. So not a great pitch, but save my par. Fourth hole's 360. Again, more trouble left, so I kind of again fan one right. Now, some of this looks really bad, but part of this is the qualifying aspects, is I'm just trying to keep the ball in play. This is actually a really good flop straight up over a tree and still had to go about 40 yards. So you can see I'm happy. It's over the tree, it's on the green, all good. Another really good putt that looked like it was going in the whole way and then just didn't move at all. There's a big slope behind me towards the camera, so kind of the whole group again was a little surprised that didn't move. Now this is 106 yards down the hill. Got a little sand wedge, trying not to spin this thing. However, it lands and then bounces at the back fringe. So this one I probably should hit the lob wedge, because the green actually up here sloped away from me, which I wasn't aware of. Another very good putt, just barely misses on the left edge. So tap that in for a par. So even par. Now we've got a 460 yard par 4. OB left, nothing right. So once again, I probably overcommit and hit this thing too far right. But at 460 yards, I now have about a 90-yard shot to this green out of the tree well. So I've got a 50-degree here from 90 yards. Way too much club, but I can't hit it up in the air. I just chip this little thing, and it kind of goes screaming, bounces in the fringe, and then over into this back bunker. I try and get too cute. I never should have done this. I tried to land it in the fringe. I do it. It's just not enough. And I leave it in the fringe. I'm kind of laughing because I think it was a good shot. It was close to being exactly what I wanted. But I've left myself now with a downhiller, left to right. Missed that for par. And this is sort of like the difference between rust and skill. Short game skill is not there, and the rust of making decisions is bad. So I'm over par now. This is a 430 yard par 4, 428. I think I hit this right up the center. Yeah. And then again, I think I try and zoom in here because I hit a nice little wedge. What looks again to be like a good shot, but it lands and then just spins back. I'm the one on the right side. So again, this one landed like 6 feet from the hole, but then sucked back. Terrible first putt. Just never gave it a shot. And then knock it in for par. So still over par. Now we've got 428 yards. And I'm a little frustrated, so I just give this thing... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, this is 412 yards. Kind of give it the treatment. Give it... Now, I wish I took my practice swings here, because this is just mental. I just hammer this. I couldn't be more mad. Looking back, I never thought about the target. So I'm really frustrated here, because that was like a 30-yard pitch. So that was like a 378-yard drive. Then I hammer my putt. So I think I 3-putt this. I think I missed this. So I turned just like an absolute birdie into a bogey. Now I'm a couple over. And I'm a bit steaming, so I try and hammer this. Like, I really tried to hit this hard. And I just flare it right. Which just doesn't matter. There's huge trees left. Much worse to be left than it is to be right. So this is the problem. This is like a 200-yard shot. I hit this just short left of the green, in my opinion. But this is where the video ends. We walk up, can't find the golf ball. So I'm fuming. Go back, have to re-hit. Hit my, what would it be? Second shot is lost in the middle of the golf course. We think someone picked it up, but we don't know. Go back. 2's gone, 3's back. Hit 4 short left, exactly where I thought the first ball was. Chip on and 3-putt for a triple, and walk away. I think with a 77. I think that's what was the score. So the gist of this is just testing out the voiceover and the editing and the newsletter. The next video is going to stem from this, is chipping versus driving. How come I seem to have an easy time driving the ball and a hard time chipping the ball? And why might you be the opposite? Why might you be a great chipper, great distance wedge player, and a bad driver, or struggle with the driver? What's the kinetic and kinematic differences? And we'll take a peek at that next time. All right, thanks.